channel. Today's video is going to be a review on this Sephora Makeup Made Simple palette. I got this off of line a little while back, but I've been playing around with the shadows and I decided I wanted to do a review on it because I really like the concept of this and I wish more brands would come up with packaging like this. So again, I got this at Sephora. It retailed for $34, though you are getting a $170 value. So it claims. And also I believe this is sold out right now at Sephora. However, you can still get it on Amazon even for a less expensive price, which is good. And I think that they will be restocking it. I don't think that this was just seasonal, but this is what it comes in right here. It's just kind of like a reflectant black plastic acrylic case almost. And this part of the packaging I don't really care for just because you're going to get fingerprints on it no matter what, and it's kind of irritating to clean, so it's not very pretty on the outside, but inside is where it becomes really fun. So first of all, you get this huge mirror right here, as you can tell, and then for there to show you guys this without blinding you, and then the concept is that you get 3 palettes as well as this to-go palette for a total of 4 palettes, kind of. And let me just do a close-up really quick. Basically, you get 3 different categories of shades, and on the back you can see there's holes right there, and that's how you pop out the palette itself to take it in this smaller to-go palette. And so the first one that pops out is this right here, and this is the to-go palette kind of thing. So again, you get another big mirror right here, and then there is the hole that you pop it out, and as you can tell it's empty because you can put any of these 3 palettes in there for traveling, and I think it's so travel friendly. I love this concept. I wish more brands would do this. And yeah, so I'm just going to pop out. This one right here is my favorite because it's neutrals. So you literally just pop it out like that. And then you get this little palette right here. Yeah, this one is probably my favorite palette of the bunch. You get all these eyeshadows right here, 9 of them, and then you get 2 blushes. So I'm not going to do swatches of all of the shadows just because there's a ton of shadows. However, I do want to mention that they are kind of hit or miss. I'll notice some of these being very pigmented and creamy and buttery smooth, and then I'll look at other ones, I'll swatch them, put them on my eyes, and they're kind of chalky. So these are the 2 blush shades. The blushes are fairly pigmented and very creamy. And I kind of like the concept that they give you blushes that will kind of complement the shadows. That way, if you're new to makeup or if you just don't really know what's going to go good with your eyeshadow that day, if you're doing these kind of colors or doing a similar look with these, you'll know that these blushes complement it. So just going to do a couple of these shadows. So here's some swatches of the first palette. Again, we have the 2 blushes right here, and then just a couple of the eyeshadows. And then the palette itself is just as simple as you place your eyeshadows in there and just kind of click it in, and there you have your to-go palette. Again, when you want to release it and change it, you just press the circle right there and it's going to just pop right out. So this one is the next palette. This is more of the party going out palette compared to the other one that was more neutrals. And I do actually have a lot of these shades on my eyes right now. I have this purple shade right here. I have this beautiful kind of coppery brown all over my lid, and then I put this deep purple in the crease. And then also you get these 2 really bright blushes to complement the party shades. Okay, so again, these are the blushes right here, and then this row are some of the shadows. And moving on to the last one, this is going to be more of your smoky eyes, so you're going to have these more neutral blushes. And these are also very cool tone shadows. You have some silvers, some blue shades, and your deep blacks. Right, so here we have the shadows right here, some of them. I noticed in this palette, a lot of the shadows seem fairly similar to one another. And then we have the blush and bronzer. The bronzer is not too pigmented, and it's not dark enough for me to kind of bronze up my face. But if you have fair skin, I feel like that'd be a good bronzer to play with as well. But yeah, let's do a recap really quick. For all 3 of these, you're basically getting 3 palettes for the cost of $34, which again is where they get the $170 value, which I think is an awesome deal. You're going to get your neutrals, which again is my favorite. You're going to get those fun kind of going out party shades, and then your black smoky shades as well. So I really enjoy this palette, and again, I wish more companies would come out with the same concept of these smaller to-go palettes, because sometimes you really like a palette, but it's so big and bulky like this would be that you don't want to travel with it, and yeah, it's not very travel friendly. So I love this concept where you have these smaller ones and you can just throw it in your purse. And yeah, let me know if you'd like to see any looks or tutorials with this palette down below. Again, I do believe that they are sold out at Sephora right now, but I think that they are getting it in restock again, and then you can also purchase it on Amazon, like I said, and probably eBay as well. But thank you so much for watching, you guys, and please subscribe to my channel if you've not already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!